probably an extremely long 3 weeks.
A long 3 weeks for a family tonight searching for justice. And now new questions about a driver accused of killing a man during a police chase. Thanks for inviting us in at 6 o'clock. Ann has tonight off. This crash happened back on May 8th on the Near East Side of Indianapolis. And now the driver, who was already wanted in 2 different counties, is facing potential charges. Ashton Hackman explains why police and the victim's family say this tragedy was preventable.
This is far from the first time Tasha Ballinger stood at this spot since the night her nephew was killed. Leslie Urell III was heading home from work. A friend was driving. Police say that same friend led officers on a chase.
My nephew's not here. That's not a good friend. Good friends make sure you make it home. Good friends make sure you make it in the door.
IMPD says an officer was following the truck for suspected drunk driving. The driver allegedly sped off through a construction zone. By the time police caught up, the truck crashed with another car at Washington and State. Urell was thrown from the passenger seat and died at the scene. The 21-year-old driver was sent to the hospital with critical injuries.
My nephew would have never took the police on a high-speed chase. My nephew would have pulled over and took whatever consequences that were coming to him like he was raised to do.
Court docs showed detectives pulled crash data from the suspect's truck. It recorded the truck going 86 miles per hour 1 second before the crash. The speed limit where the crash happened is 35 miles per hour.
The driver, in this instance, made the deliberate and dangerous decision to run from the police.
Now the 21-year-old driver is facing preliminary charges of resisting law enforcement causing death, reckless homicide, and other charges. The prosecutor is reviewing the case.
Until my nephew gets justice, until his beautiful baby gets justice, I don't want her to just tell her that her father's life was taken away in a senseless accident and that's the end. And I want her to tell her that the person that did it is still suffering his consequences.
In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
The suspect is being held tonight in jail without bond for this newest case, as well as his warrant in Madison County. He's scheduled to make an initial court appearance next week.